Hello, let's talk about the OECD guidelines of multinational enterprise M&Es and the due diligence for responsible corporate lending and securities underwriting. About the reports, financial institutions have a key role to play in driving global sustainability through directing financing toward measures to achieve the sustainable development goals and the Paris Climate Agreement, and through seeking to avoid and address environmental and social risks associated with their activities. Broadly recognized environmental and social standards have previously not existed for corporate lending and underwriting transactions, although they represent the vast majority of banking finance activity. Due diligence for responsible corporate lending and securities underwriting provides a common global framework for financial institutions to identify, respond to, and publicly communicate on environmental and social risks associated with their clients. So the report is from 2019 and was released during the 60th OECD Forum on Green Finance and Investment in Paris. Propose and target audience. So this report can give a guidance for banks and other financial institutions to implement the recommendation of the OECD guidelines for multinational enterprise in the context of their corporate lending and securities underwriting activities. It explains what due diligence for responsible business conduct entails and provides practical considerations for banks at each step of the due diligence process. It's helpful to other stakeholders seeking to understand due diligence approaches of banks. Is a resource for NCPs in understanding and promoting the M&E guidelines. This helps banks to implement due diligence recommendation of the OECD guidelines in the context of their corporate lending and underwriting activities, help banks to prevent or address adverse impacts related to human and labor rights, the environment, and corruption associated with their clients, as well as avoid financial and reputational risks, and identify key actions under each steps of the due diligence process, and includes discussions of key considerations such as challenges, existing practice, or regulation specifics to the corporate lending and securities underwriting transactions, which may impact the due diligence approaches.